All right, guys. So we just acquired safety Jordan Whitehead from the Buccaneers. It looks like per reports it should be on a 2-year deal. We don't know the financial piece to it just yet, so I'll update that later when I get it. But it's a huge move for the Jets. So I know the Marcus Williams miss was a blow for us. From what I was hearing, he originally wanted somewhere between 17, 18 million. Nobody in the NFL really wanted to pay that. So when it came down to around 14, even though we were willing to pay that, and Joe D was going to sign him somewhere in that range, when it came down to it, the Ravens also stepped up, and recent history just shows that they're more likely to make the playoffs and turn things around than we are. So recency bias gave us a little bit of a hit, but I think we pick up again. Very smart moves JD's been making with the pickups he's getting. So a lot of players that have either already been established and have come up, or we have literally at least 2 years of tape of excellent performance for them. So when you think back about Laken Tomlinson, his entire duration with the 49ers was on the upswing. CJ Zoma just came off his best year with the Bengals, and then he also was seen to start flourishing the year prior, which would have been Joe Burrow's rookie year. Um, we know about our re-signings, but then we go and we grab DJ Reed, who again on the upswing after transitioning from the 49ers to the Seahawks. And then Jordan Whitehead now, per PFF, coming off his best season so far, and I believe they scored him somewhere between the mid and high 70s. And we're talking about a championship caliber player. It's not like we're just talking about somebody who got a couple snaps here and there. We're talking about a starting safety on a Super Bowl winning contender. And then, last season they just barely missed probably being able to reach the Super Bowl again. So excellent move here. He's been able to get 5 interceptions in the last 3 seasons. He has a little bit of capability to perform in the blitz department as well. Back in the 2020 season, he was able to get himself a pair of sacks. So I'm interested to see how we play him. I'm not sure what specifically they were doing on defense with Todd Bowles back there in terms of if they played them high or more kind of like in the box. But for a 2-year deal, it's not bad. We're bringing in a proven player. It'll be interesting to see kind of. I still get the feeling we add to the safety room at some point in the draft, because everybody that's on contract, I believe, is still going to expire either after next season, or technically they have like the final year deal like Whitehead that's joining us now would get. So interested to see how we play it out. But for now, I love the move. We're bringing in a lot of veteran presence that should be able to really instill some of the championship things they've seen on rosters that have recently made it, and that safety room desperately needs it. So, I would love to see how this impacts somebody like Jason Pinnock, who I think had become a fan favorite towards the end of the season, and definitely a little bit more well-known since we had to convert him from cornerback to safety. And then who knows? I mean, the doors are kind of open at this point, I feel like, where we still need a few depth pieces when it comes to the defensive line, specifically at defensive tackle, and you can make the argument that it would be worth maybe trying to pick up another linebacker. We could use another edge piece, but I mean, for the most part, we plugged all the glaring holes that we really need on the roster, minus wide receiver. And now we can really just attack the draft and purely go best player available, I feel like, at any point. So either way, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the Whitehead signing, and looking for more great news, hopefully. I think after day 2, it'll get pretty quiet for us, but we'll end up picking up some pretty solid depth pieces. But again, let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch up with you guys again.